Fault.
Raymond's fault. Look at my Winnie the Pooh socks.
Look at me, we need the poo socks.
Look at you can't see them.
Oh, those are cute. Where'd you get them?
I don't know. I think Martin got them.
I got them at Disney. No.
No.
Yeah.
You got them when you got my bag.
Yeah, at Disney.
Here, $400 bag.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it was. No, but
That's
I got your bag. I got your backpack
Online.
but those socks, I think I got them at Disneyland because we were at the park.
I don't recall, but okay.
I've never been to Disneyland.
Well, you know, the fun fact, Ramon was gonna take you.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
crazy. And then it just didn't happen.
And then nothing happened.
Yeah.
Which I find, never mind.
No. Say it.
Okay, anyways.
As we were saying, though, yeah, you guys were supposed to go to Disney. That
Yeah,
plan
we're
fell
supposed
through.
to go, but I think
Plans fell through, you know?
Backfired, you know?
Everything always backfired with
Be
this
like
man.
that.
Yeah, clearly. But, you know, who are we to judge?
You good, Papas? Look at his face.
Wow.
Who are we to judge?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the good thing is I'm on the soundboard, so you know what, Ramon, you get a. Is it this one?
What is it?
It's the trumpet.
Oh. Okay.
I respect that. No.
I respect that. His face is.
Gets all
he's killing you
fucking
with his
pissed
eyes.
off. Relax, bro.
No.
Relax.
I feel like
Hey.
there's a lot of beef or a lot of tension going on.
Yeah, I don't know. What beef do you got, bro?
I ain't got no beef. I'm just.
Because I don't got beef, bro.
I don't got beef.
I'm
either.
vegan. I can't have beef.
No, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
He's
You don't
not
know
vegan.
me. Yes, I am.
See, no, you're not.
That's a lie.
I knew it. I'm like, ain't no way.
He said we just had a carne asada not that long ago.
When?
At their house.
You don't remember that, Bob?
That was like long ago.
Yeah, that was a long time
No,
ago.
it was like
You don't
2
remember that?
weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, bro. Almost a month ago now.
Okay, 3 weeks is not a month. Relax.
Almost a month
Kind of.
ago.
It kind of is.
Anyways.
I know you remember that.
I know you. Remember, you know what? I'm gonna sit me down. It's my fault. I'll take. Hey. My fault.
Okay.
Anyways.
Okay.
Bah.
What's up, bro? You
nah.
seem so fucking agitated. What's
He's
wrong?
very tense over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What's bothering you?
You know what? I'm
Are
gonna be
you
honest.
okay?
I think it's because Tanya's here.
What's bothering me?
Don't blame
No, that
Tanya
has
for his
nothing to do
moodiness.
Yeah, don't blame me. I come with peace. I did not do anything wrong all
She
day.
comes in peace.
Comes in peace.
Unlike
Right.
Raymond, who
I come in
usually comes
pieces.
in chaos.
I come in chaos? How do I come in chaos? I have done nothing to nobody.
It's because you have like all
To
this
nobody?
built up tension, and you just like.
Yeah, you say it,
Yeah.
Tanya.
I have
have,
built
like,
up tension from what?
Yes, even in
I
the
don't
car,
know.
I felt
From
your
what?
tension. I'm
Ooh.
just like,
Maybe you
no,
slept on the
I'm
wrong
just
side of the
going to
bed.
sleep. It's okay though. It's okay.
Maybe
No.
you didn't get enough sleep.
No, I get plenty of sleep now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, I know. You're not up until like 5 in the morning.
Who?
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 Ooh.
I don't know.
Wow.
Wow. Yikes. Oh, wow. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of the Broke Boys Podcast. I'm here with Ramon.
I'm here with Maureen.
Okay.
We got Kat.
Hi.
And we got my big-headed sister, Tanya.
You ain't gotta say it like
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry.
You ain't gotta
I
say
feel like there were so many other ways to
Yeah,
describe
you
her.
could have just
Sorry.
said my lovely sister Tanya, who helps me out and supports me every time.
But now, big-headed
no.
sister stays, and it's always gonna be like
Big-headed sister. This
Big-headed
is Tanya.
sister Tanya.
Big, I ain't even got a big head. Stop playing with me.
that.
I'm
I
just
can't talk. I have a
playing.
big head.
It's relaxed. It's all love.
That just
No.
means we have. That just means you have a big brain, Tanya.
No, but I don't like having a
Unlike
big
Raymond
brain
over here.
No, bro.
Wow.
Dang, I wish Ramon had the big brain over here, but nah.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah.
It's all the drugs that your brother's been, affiliated with.
Wow.
It's okay. It's okay.
Listen, I've been going to rehab. I am drug-free.
You're
Have
not
you?
going to rehab.
You're not
Stop
going to
lying.
Hell no, I don't even believe myself when I say that shit. Nah, but I don't do drugs no more. I'm a clean person.
fucking
I've
lying.
committed myself to God, you feel me?
So-
Been going to
Wow.
church.
I didn't know we were gonna lie this podcast. I
Oh.
really got the memo.
You haven't gone to church.
Listen. That's a
Lion
touchy topic
King?
because we also haven't been to church in like
Yeah.
I went to church.
Yeah.
When?
Last week.
lies.
See, this is the misconception because church and God is in my body.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. So God
No,
is
it's
with me
not.
24/7.
To a certain degree,
Oh,
yeah.
but when I
Thank
say
you.
that,
Thank you.
shit, it's cap. You cap.
Cause bitch, you don't go to the fucking church.
Well, you just said he doesn't have to go to church to be godly.
But he's not even godly.
Bro, I got some food that's
what
on my
the thing he
forearm.
consumes
Look at
and
his
stuff.
sinful self. Look at him.
I got some
Also,
food
could we just address that Ramon is not matching?
It's cold, okay?
He's wearing
Yeah.
red shoes, red shorts,
Red shoes,
No.
purple shorts, purple shoes,
And the
and a red sweater.
I'm like a mixed Kool-Aid packet, all right? Relax.
No, honestly, that's
Mixed
just
Kool-Aid
that's
flavors.
Ramon's vibe. He doesn't have to match.
Right.
That's just who
I don't
Ramon
think
is.
you should.
Who do I have to? Hey, who do I have to match for? Tell me.
I think you should just match
it's like
for yourself.
for yourself, self-love.
Yeah.
If you
Self-
feel
Self-love.
if you look good, you feel
Appreciation.
good.
Yeah, self-appreciation. You know, you gotta
You feel good, you'll think good.
yourself.
Self-appreciation.
You know what? I
Hey,
don't know why you're
you never
talking
needed
about.
none of that.
I never
don't know,
You were
I don't
a
know.
walking stud.
I don't need none of that shit. Self-love. The
All right.
fuck?
So when your issues come up, then don't wonder.
I don't got
why.
issues.
Yeah, you do got issues.
Everyone has issues.
That deserves a.
I don't got issues.
Everyone has issues.
Oh, I know. Everyone does.
You mostly.
Wow.
Me mostly.
Look at me trying to be positive. I'm just here getting gaslit.
Oh my god.
Dang.
You guys are funny. We're all attacking each other. Let's just.
I was just stating facts. Everyone has problems.
It is true. Everybody has
I
problems.
ain't got no problems. I'm fine.
Oh, here we go
Here we
again.
go.
I'm fine. I got no problems.
Yeah.
I'm holy.
Let's roll the intro, please, before people start making up
Wow.
more shit.
Speak
In
for
what way are you holy?
yourself.
No. In what way are you
He
holy?
said, I got Jesus in my body.
Jesus is in my life.
In
No,
what
it's
way
not.
are you holy?
I'm holy in every single way. In every single way you could think of.
Cap.
Cap.
What do you get?
Cap.
You guys are just haters.
I just feel like
You guys want to hate.
I just feel like everyone's holy in their own way.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know how
And you
I'm
can't
holy,
judge
but-
somebody on being holy or not holy because that's their own journey, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. So I am holy.
No. Cap.
Spiritually, I'm holy.
Cap.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do my best. Not gonna lie. I do my best.
Yeah,
It's okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Just trying, right?
God is with me.
No, it's
24/7.
not. No, he's not.
He's not.
No, he's not.
Stop.
No, he's not.
Lying
No,
is
he's
no
not,
good.
bro. He has the same distance he has with me. He has the same distance with you.
But I think you and Martin are very different.
Oh, for sure.
No,
we're
different.
No, you guys very much alike.
I
Are
think
we
you
alike?
guys are alike in some ways, but I think the
Must be because we're
differences
Aquarius,
are
huh,
bigger.
papas?
Wow.
That's a good one.
Hey, give me fin, Bob.
Give me fin.
Yeah, give me fin,
You
Bob.
do though. You guys
Give
do
me
have
some.
Aquarius traits, so we're just gonna walk over that.
You guys are just toxic. Point blank
I'm
period.
toxic? How am I toxic?
Yeah, it's because whenever you and Ramon hang out together, like you guys just be menaces to society, man. Like it's
We're not, though.
First of
don't
all,
lie. Don't
pause.
Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Give us an example, Tom.
Yes.
Okay. We'll
Who
talk
out
about
here?
menace.
Go.
All right. Remember when that one time we went to every other thrift shop, right? And then who rolled down the window and yelled at a random stranger in the street?
I don't know.
I don't know. Who
That
was it?
Don't play. That was you. That was you. I was scared for my life. Stop playing. And then we still went back around and you still yelled at him. Stop playing.
Because you guys were like, "Oh, you won't do it. You won't do it." I won't.
I didn't say anything. It was
That
all
feels
Ramon.
like some Amy activity. Be like, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that.
I don't. I think it was Amy who
I
pushed.
feel like
me.
Amy would hype that up.
Yeah. I think
Amy's
Yeah,
a bad
it was
influence.
Amy and Ramon. That's what it was. Ramon too, because Ramon was just like, "I got you, bud."
I'm a
Roll down the
weenie.
window
I
for
would
me.
say nothing.
Out of me,
So-
Ramon, and Amy, I feel like Amy is
Amy's the most
Amy
fucking
is
menace
the most
one.
menace, and then there goes Ramon, and then I go.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I would agree also.
Yeah, because I'm chill.
You know what? No.
I think
would-
Amy's only a menace because some of the things she says, I'm like, dude, you're 12.
Yeah.
That's
No,
the only
but-
crazy
But
thing. She like
it's-
does.
But that's who
good,
she is.
And it's
That's
like
what she
jokes.
is. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Amy's
Yeah.
like.
But I
chill.
feel like Tanya and Ramon are both in the same level. Ramon can be higher than Tanya, but then Tanya can be higher than Ramon in some days.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I feel like Tanya's mature.
I am mature for my age.
I feel like she's mature, and I feel like Ramon.
He's
is-
childish.
Yeah.
I feel like in maturity, you guys are closer than you think. That's just me, though.
No.
That's just me.
Anyways,
I could
Hey,
be wrong.
gotta
fuck do I
work
know?
on that, bro. Not be mature.
No,
It's
to
okay.
be more mature.
More
but
mature,
You need to work
yeah.
on
Yeah,
Thank you.
because you're
More mature.
immature.
Because
Oh,
if you're
I'm
not
immature?
mature, then you're going
Yeah,
backwards.
You're immature. You're churlish.
I'm churlish?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You're,
In what way or form? Go.
I feel like I'm
You
in
don't
the middle
take
of some
everything
beef.
seriously.
I'm like,
I don't take nothing serious at all.
Exactly.
I'll
That's
be
the problem.
completely honest.
That's the problem. That's what gets you in trouble all the time.
With what, though?
What do you mean with what? With everything, fam.
There's nothing wrong with not taking nothing serious.
Yes,
but I feel like at
okay.
some point, like,
You don't take anything
you
serious?
need to be
Nah,
serious
pa,
to, like,
never.
make
Why?
movement.
I don't know. Never took anything serious.
Oh.
It was just... I was like, it's that type shit. Never took anything serious.
Which, I mean,
It
if that
is
works
what
for
it is.
you,
I
then it works for you.
I feel like how I take it, I take that shit as a joke. Like, I just laugh
Yeah.
that shit off. I don't take nothing serious at all.
Yeah, I feel like that's your defense mechanism all the time, to just laugh it off.
Just laugh it off and just not.
Because if you don't laugh, you'll cry, and you'd rather just laugh than cry.
What? Okay.
I don't know. Anyway.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's just a defense mechanism.
Anyways.
I'm like that too. Don't get me wrong. I'm like that too. When there's certain serious situations, I'll laugh my fucking ass off. I'm sorry. Like they could be like, oh, this is an example. So and so's dying. I'll be like, and I'll be like, I'm sorry. It's just how I react. Or even like if Kat's trying to have a serious conversation,
Oh, nothing triggers me
and
more.
she's just like, really? I need you to focus. And I'm like,
No, because then we're having a serious conversation.
I start laughing, bro.
And then he starts laughing. I'm like, what's funny? Like, what's funny? Please tell me what's funny. And he's like, nothing. No, nothing's funny. I was like, well, you're laughing. You're not listening. You're laughing.
I'm
so
the
what's
same
funny?
way with my mom too.
And it's
Like-
just a defense mechanism for me. So like, that's how I cope with
But
it.
then my thing is like, what are you defensive about? We're talking about grocery shopping.
But it's just funny.
We're talking about bills and budgeting, and he's
That's
over here
funny.
laughing. I'm
No,
like, what the hell's
I'm
going
the same
on?
way with my mom. Like when she tries to have a conversation with me about anything, like yesterday, like I bought this random thing up to her, and I was just like, damn, mom, like I'm trying to be the type to be like, hey, go drink out with your friends. I was like, I'm not trying to live, how did it go? Is like, yo quiero alguien que me diga, hey, vete a tomar con tus amigos, que no vivir en el infierno, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, my mom did not take me serious at all, bro. I was like, is this how I am?
I wouldn't take you serious either.
Nah.
With that comment.
No, it's because you say like a lot of unnecessary bullshit to mom, and mom just doesn't take anything seriously.
Nah, she don't. She don't.
Like she's
I
pretty,
made
I
her
know my
laugh.
lesson.
she's pretty much done with your bullshit.
She's
I
like,
made her
I know
like
my
that.
kid.
She's like, that's none of my concern.
Mm-hmm.
I
She
made her
said
like
he's gonna
that.
figure
I'm
it
not gonna
out.
lie. I'll never figure it out.
You figure it out the
These
hard way.
blankets smell good.
That's how
Thank
are.
you. I just washed
Do you
them.
guys use Tide?
We use Downy,
Well, we use Downy softener. I think we do use Tide.
and then Arm and
Oh,
Hammer.
Arm & Hammer is the one we use.
Yeah.
And then we use
Arm &
Scent
Hammer.
Beads. Febreze Scent Beads. Is this Febreze?
I call them
Yes.
anal beads. I don't know why.
He does call them that, and it's embarrassing when we're in Costco, and he's like, "Where are the anal beads?"
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine a Costco
we're
worker? He's
talking
like,
about
they're in,
scent beads.
yeah, they're in
Talking about
section.
the scent beads that go in your laundry.
Bro, because at first, this is why it came up like that. Because my older sister Cynthia sent me to get laundry stuff. And I was like, okay. So then she was like, don't forget the beads. And I was like, what beads is she talking about? And like in my head, I didn't know what there was. But then I was like, man. So then I find them, and I'm like, these don't look like the ones that we usually get. And I was like, nah. And then I finally see the ones that we get, and I was just like, these look just like anal beads. So I was just like, they're anal beads.
Oh,
So ever since then, I've always categorized them as like, okay, we're gonna go to the store. We're gonna buy anal beads. We're gonna buy laundry detergent. We're gonna buy fabric softener, all like that. I'll walk in the store and be like, where the fuck are the anal beads? People are
it's
walking
really
by.
out of pocket. He really needs to stop. And then I look at him and I'm like, dude, why? You know that they're scent beads.
No
I did my
filter.
head. It's just
No
how it
filter.
is.
He
Just how
also
I
calls
remember.
weekend dreams wet dreams.
Yeah.
That restaurant. He
It's
called
a
it
good
Wet
restaurant.
Dreams. So then when they're like, I was like, we went there to get pizza. And his sister was like, oh, where'd you get the pizza from? And he's like, we went to Wet Dreams. What the hell? That's not where we went. We went to Weekend Dreams.
I respect that.
And he just goes around saying it.
Those
So,
wet dreams.
I
I
guess.
sure that
It's good publicity.
I mean, I guess, but
I wonder what goes on in that head, bro. That you just
Dude, you don't want to know.
Nah.
My mind races at 1,000 miles an hour. Like right now, I'm here, but in my mind, I'm playing like a movie or something. That's how my imagination works.
interesting.
My mind is just weird. Not weird, but just all over the place at once.
That's how I am when I'm high. Start playing scenarios.
And
in
you
my
say
head.
you're a child of God.
You also said you were. Never mind.
Yeah.
You know what? Just change the subject.
I haven't been. What? I
Change
haven't.
the subject.
I have a subject.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about Jada Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith.
That bald-headed bitch.
That bald-headed
That's out
slut.
of pocket.
Yeah. Fuck her. I hate her. But
Why
what
do you
about
guys-
Amber Rose's sister.
Amber Rose?
Amber Rose, bro. They're both bald.
Isn't that a?
Oh, that's Tiger's girlfriend, wife, wasn't it?
Nah, it was Wiz Khalifa's ex.
Wiz Khalifa.
Wasn't she a?
She was a porn star, no?
No.
She's a stripper.
I think
She's a
I'm thinking,
stripper?
I
Stripper.
think I'm thinking of someone else. Then
Yeah.
Amber Heard is who I'm thinking of. Different Amber.
I was just like, damn, her career really
Different
pummeled.
Different
She went
Amber.
to the strip club.
Um,
Wrong Amber.
Anyways, she said in an interview today that her and Will Smith have been separated for 7 years.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, you sent it to me on TikTok.
I did.
I don't get that. Like, I really don't. Like, I feel
So-
bad for Will Smith too, because like Will Smith, like
But I think they agreed to it. I don't think she'd
like,
go out and talk about it if it wasn't
I
like
don't
agreed
know.
upon.
I don't know. You don't talk about that shit like that, and then let
But
alone
unless
like
you do,
I don't know.
I
I
feel
mean,
like
if you want clout,
well, I feel like Hispanic. Okay, I feel like Hispanic households are different because we know people who are legally married but separated in life.
I would
right?
say I feel like that's the majority of Hispanic marriages.
I mean, don't generalize.
Facts,
There's some people that are
facts.
happily married.
I don't think so.
Nah,
I don't know. any
nah.
In this day and age,
No.
at least 75% of people are getting divorced.
Yes.
Did you know
Pretty
actually the
much.
rate of divorce is going down?
Really?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's going down again because we saw how divorce was going up with
Yeah.
our parents, and like I guess this generation is doing better, so divorce is actually going down.
Well,
This
I
generation
would say this generation's only
is
doing
fucked.
better is because there's a lot of people that aren't getting married anymore.
Maybe.
Because there's some guys that are just like, I'd rather be by myself. There's some girls that are like, no, like I don't want to depend on a man. I'm very
Just like
self-dependent.
self-independent.
Yeah.
Which you don't think you can be self-independent and married?
I don't think
Can
I don't-
those coincide?
You could do that, but it's also within the relationship that has to be a great foundation, a understanding foundation.
Yeah.
Because if not, you
That's
have
fair.
one sided that's or doing all the work, and then the other side is just not doing anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that doesn't
Facts.
work. Whereas and it might work if you both have your guys' thing, you know. But there's
Yeah.
some cases where the marriage, either they fall in love with somebody at work or they fall in love with a
Alright.
coworker, you know, shit like that.
So can you be a strong individual woman and married?
Can you be?
What do you think,
strong?
Tanya?
I don't even know what we're talking about.
I would say yeah, you can.
Can you, Raymond?
Yeah.
Raymond just waiting to get Montanilo.
Oh, me.
Raymond wants the woman to be the breadwinner. He
Oh,
can just stay home.
at this fucking point. So I can
Honestly,
just,
go off.
so I can be like, nah.
So you can be like, what?
So I can be like, nah, you take care of me now.
Go off.
Facts.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna play the clip that Kat was talking about on the Today Show.
Let's about to make new enemies.
Can I play the clip now? Are you done?
Oh, I'm been done, bro. Go ahead.
We're not talking about your relationship. I'm talking about the
I
conversation.
wasn't even talking about that.
Dang, called out.
All right, guys, please relax. Things playing in the background.
There are so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
There are so many
So that was a clip about the 7-year thing.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
I just, I don't know.
Which
I feel
means
bad.
that whole thing, that whole Oscar thing,
Yeah.
they weren't even together, and he went up there and was like, "Don't talk about my wife." And technically,
But
they
see,
live
I
separate
don't-
lives, except in the public.
I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I just don't believe her. I don't
Why?
believe anything that she's saying. I think it's all fucking bullshit at the end of the day. She said so much shit. When he did that, they were both laughing about the fucking joke. But
I
then,
think they can still
but then
be
she
friendly.
felt some type of way. So then he went and he was going to go
oh,
defend
you're
his
talking
woman.
about the Oscar thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
He
a
went to
whole
go
nother-
defend his woman, right? And then he publicly humiliated himself because of that
But
whole fucking
publicly,
thing.
that is his wife. Like they both played the role of playing husband and wife in the public. There's never been an interview where he's like, "No, that's not my wife," or they haven't shown up together, or they haven't done things together. They've always been together.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe he does that when he's in public out of respect.
But that's the
Like,
thing.
I feel like he
Then
doesn't
knows-
want to, like, you know, be like, nah, she ain't my wife type. You know what I mean?
But that's my point. Then he knows the deal that they have, that it's only in public.
Can you imagine?
Well,
Can you imagine that shit, Pa? Like, all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
that
like,
life is twisted.
like coming into agreement where, like, yeah, like, out in the public, we're married, but behind closed doors, fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
But she said in another
What the
interview that I
fuck?
saw, she said that they had already been like on rocky terms, that they were both done like tired of trying, and that's
I
why they
just don't
terminated.
agree
I'm gonna
with
be
a lot of
honest, bro. I
shit
feel
that-
like Will Smith should beat the brakes off her, bro, and just get divorced.
I feel like they
He should
both-
live up to his roots.
Yes,
they
he
both
should,
agreed
bro.
to it, though.
Like, she cheated on him with some dude. Come on now.
But
And-
they
and
wasn't,
vice
but
versa, he
wasn't
did the same
cheating, though,
thing.
because they were separated.
It's still cheating. You're married.
But
Yes.
if they had an
Yeah.
agreement,
Legally, you're still married.
Yes.
legally,
If
yes. But if they had an agreement that they're not together,
But it doesn't
and they're
matter.
free,
It-
but
you're
if they
s-
knew
Then-
to each other,
Yeah, if like they
Yeah,
knew
but-
to each other, and if they agree that they can both see different
Yeah, then-
people while they're still
then, like,
legally
who are
but
we
married.
to
you're
judge?
you're still married though. Like, you can't go out.
But-
You can't go out and about and, you know, do all this stuff like that and then still be
but
married.
marriage means that to you. They had agreed within themselves, the two people, that their marriage was no longer what they wanted it to be, so they would separate. In that separation, obviously they talked about what can happen because they both dated other people.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Is it her fault really for like
Yeah.
Yeah.
getting caught? But they both knew the agreement.
Nah, it's her
Yeah.
fault.
It's her fault still.
Oh my gosh.
Because she was the one who got caught. Then Will Smith got
She
caught.
didn't. But even
But if
okay,
anything,
even
eye
if they
for an
didn't
eye. I
get
respect
caught
that.
though.
Will Smith all
Yeah.
day.
But even if they didn't get caught, even if she didn't get caught, they both knew the agreement.
Yeah.
He knew it was happening. We didn't know it was a public. Obviously, he knew because they're not together.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then it's just like, did he know?
Yes.
Is she? But really sit there and think about: is she telling the truth that they've been separated for 7 years?
Think about
or
it. Yeah.
she checked out 7 years, and he's barely
I
finding
just
out
feel
that
like
they buried.
I just feel like that's wild if this is her way of telling him that they've been separated for 7 years.
But this is not the first time. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember the whole thing. She would any chance that that girl got, she would throw shots at Will Smith because
But
he
then,
was nowhere
okay,
near
so
as
then why
Tupac.
does Will Smith stay with her? Obviously,
Because
he's
he loves
invested.
her.
Okay, well he loves her. He loves her enough to be her side piece then.
But his whole thing wasn't he's the side piece. His whole thing is that he was going to be the main piece. But she kept doing these comparisons to like, well, you're not nowhere near to Tupac.
I'm just trying to
you're
play
not-
devil's advocate because you guys are blaming Jada, which
And
I'm not
fuck
saying that
Jada.
she's right.
Fuck Jada.
But Will Smith is not innocent in this whole thing. He obviously
Yes,
knows
he
what's
is.
going on.
Yeah.
He obviously know the deals.
I don't think he knows the deals. I truly.
How does he
I
not?
think
If
he
Hold
they've
on,
lived
hold on.
completely
Let me
separate
finish, bro.
lives.
Let me
Come
finish.
on.
Okay.
I feel like I don't believe what she's saying. I feel
Nah.
like this is all just bullshit that she's talking about, and then she's flipping the fucking script.
She can flip the script. Think about
And
that.
we know that people flip the script all the fucking time.
I heard Raymond's good at that.
Yeah, Raymond is.
I'm good at what?
Anyways,
Hell no, I never flipped no script in my motherfucking life. That's facts.
again, we're lying. Anyways, I just think
Your resources are lying.
I can't stand him. I don't know. I just think it's crazy.
I don't know. I just feel like there has to be. I want Will Smith to talk about it. I want him to.
I just feel
I
like
don't think
I
he
think
will though.
we- I
I'm
think we
being
all
completely
deserve-
honest. I don't think he's gonna come out and say anything about it. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like he's
feel
gonna
like-
let it
I
play.
mean, he doesn't owe us anything. It's their marriage. They don't owe
that's
us
true.
anything.
We're just like outside.
We're
he
just
owes
trying
me
to-
something.
We're just trying to figure it out.
I'm a fan of it, Will Smith.
Oh, ever since iRobot came out. No, but I don't think he is, bro. I feel like he's just gonna let it play out.
He's already gotten too much shit for the Oscar
I
slap.
mean-
He's not going to
Yeah.
come out to talk about his.
That's true.
If
Well-
he wanted to talk about it, he also has had that past 7 years to say something and decided against it.
That's true. But
Obviously, for better judgment.
yeah, and I also think it's just gonna damage their family. Like all this shit that she's
Well, yeah.
putting out there publicly, it's gonna damage the relationship that she has with their son
But unless,
and the daughter.
but unless it's already known, like all this
But-
shit can be already they could have already handled that
But
3,
come
4,
on
5
now,
years
brother.
ago, and it's already old now. Now they're
There's-
like, okay, now
yeah.
it's not a
but,
secret.
But then there's people that have, don't take anything personal, please. But there's certain people that they know everything about this, and then their kids get, dragged on.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's gonna affect it. It obviously has
They get
affected.
dragged.
It's already affected the kids, obviously, because their parents
Yeah.
have separated. But will it like actively continue to like mess with them? I don't know because it's already been 7 years. Like at some point, maybe they're like, okay, this is why it had to happen. This is better for mom and dad, and like this is like.
Unless
the
they
best
didn't
outcome.
know anything. And this is
See,
the first
but a
time
lot
about
of-
But I
it.
See-
think that's crazy because she's writing a whole book. Like you don't think she's told like her
Whole
mom or
book.
But
her
I think
daughter.
she's that fucking sadistic.
I
we
feel
don't know
like,
her personally.
bro, who knows, bro? That bitch could probably be a manipulator, bro. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, do you really? Not all the kids think the same way. Like how you were saying. Not all of them
But
think the
they're
same
all
way.
grown. Like there
No,
is no
yeah,
little
no.
kid.
Don't get me
But-
wrong. They're all grown, but they still don't think the same way. Like how you think.
Yeah.
How? Oh yeah.
Some
you
might
know,
be mature, some might not be.
Yeah, some people
I
are
mean, I
too stuck up
guess.
and be like, nah. Like
Yeah.
you know, you feel me? Like it
Mom
has
and dad need to be together.
Exactly.
I just-
Not a lot of them are like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you're right. I don't know the kids and I don't know them.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying I would assume.
I feel like this it's just
7
it's
years is
more.
a long time.
Yeah, but I feel like this is just a small, like
But
a
that's what
small
I'm
snippet
saying.
of the whole bigger picture.
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe then the
That's
kids have
wild,
already
though.
have times to digest it, and now it's not as big as like a thing. I don't
Well,
know.
you also gotta. They're famous. You feel me? They're famous, and like I'm pretty sure they don't care. Like
I'm pretty
if,
sure their parents separating is not the end of their world.
Nah, they have money, but like if they
They're
were
all
in a
well off, for
position,
sure.
if they were in a position where they didn't have that wealth and that fame, they would not
it'd
be.
affect them differently,
Yes,
for sure.
that's what I'm saying. So like they don't think like how other people would think
But then like,
in that
will
mindset.
it? Would it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, would it affect you differently if you had money, like your parents separating?
I don't know.
'Cause I think at the end of the day, I
it
think it's
affects you
like-
regardless because
I think your feelings get hurt. Like it's an emotional thing. It's
Yeah.
not a material thing that happens. Like
it's also
you
even
get
like a mental
hurt.
thing too.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like,
because it
so
changes
like,
the way you think.
Yeah, so then even like like you were saying, like they got money and shit. Right? But
What is your thought on this? What's your thoughts on this, Dania, from a kid's perspective?
I think it's just wild because, like, why wait 7 whole years to speak up? You know?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if I, if I were one of those children, like, I'd kind of expect it and whatnot because of, like, what's been going on through social media, like, her cheating, him cheating, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I
I
think
think they've already gone through it, but, like, I don't
that's
know.
what I think. Because
It's
how?
just adding on to, like,
Because how you gonna
their
be out with
situation.
someone who's not your kid's daddy, and then like your kids just see it and you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
think you're right. I think they had to have known something.
Yeah.
Once again, though, they're famous, so.
But I think it still affects their kids, even if they're famous, regardless, because now this is in the public light. Because then you're gonna have reporters go up to them and be like, "Oh, like,
yeah.
how do you feel like your mom getting railed
I
through
think
all
it'll.
these?"
Like
Whoa,
separate.
that's wild.
Nobody not.
Whoa, that was
I would have been like,
wild.
I'd be like separation.
But
move.
if one reporter like, I'm sorry, I'm breaking that camera right into his fucking eye, bro.
See,
Nah,
I think
I'd
that's
just
where-
probably be like, you want to know? You
You
want
don't
to
think
know?
the kids are media trained? Like these kids, their dad is Will Smith and their mom is Jada.
But I don't think
Pinkett
even
Smith.
no matter what training it is, but if it affects them mentally, emotionally,
Oh, you're
Then
saying like
it'll-
struck
it's
a
gonna-
chord.
it can strike- it's
So
gonna
like,
bother.
imagine
I
you were
guess,
by
yeah.
yourself, right? You were famous, and then all of a sudden they spotted you, and like just one cameraman goes, "Hey, how do you feel about this going on social media about this,
Shut the fuck
and
up,
that?"
you bitch.
How are you going to answer that?
But then you can't
Yeah.
even react either because
can't.
then you
So
look
you probably
back.
just say nothing and just walk
You try to
away.
ignore it.
I'd be like,
but
hey.
that, you don't
I'd
think
just be like,
I'd
"Can
ignore it,
y'all-"
then go in the car
I'm
and
like,
cry.
"Can you
I'd be like, read my mama's
Just
book.
like-
Read my mama's
I'll
book.
send you the link.
Read it.
Damn link. I'll put it in my bio. Just click in the bio.
Oh hell no.
On all
Bro,
social
I'll just
media
be like,
platforms.
Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, that's their
That's
decision.
them. Yeah,
that's
that's
them.
them.
They're both grown. They know what they're doing. I don't want to be part of this. I want to be left out.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
think
I feel like that'd be the best possible way, and respectful too, to be like, hey, like they're grown. They're both grown. They know what they're doing. At the end of the day, that's their lives. I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
I just want
That's
to be.
their
I want to.
decision, yeah.
I'm doing stuff on my
Just
own.
a
Yeah, that's
bystander.
true.
Yeah.
I feel like that's be like the.
But I feel like
It's no
that's hard.
problem.
I feel like that's harder if those are your parents. So that's the thing.
Because that's all you.
Because
see
that's all
on
you know. Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll also be seeing
Damn.
that on social media and whatnot.
just bust out crying right there in front of the camera. Ah, look at
Me.
Ramonji's crying. I'm like, whoa, stop.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know. That's wild.
How would you react? How would you answer to that, Pa?
The way that I would answer to that
Mhm.
about just divorce in general,
Yeah, like if they were to come
If
up
they
to
went
you
up to you
if
and
you
they're
were
like, "Your parents
famous,
divorced, how do you
and they're
feel?"
like, yeah,
I don't
Just
give a
walk
fuck.
away.
But I think it affects you more than you think.
No, because this is the way that I am though.
Preach.
My mentality is very much of like, I'm trying to figure out my life, and if you're unhappy with the relationship that you have with my dad, that's on you. Leave me
think it
out
also-
of it.
I think it
because
also depends the way it
doesn't-
happens,
I don't
no?
care. I don't care about that. I'm trying to figure out my life to better them, to better my mom and dad. And if they don't want to be better together, then that's okay. I'm still gonna what I'm still gonna do and ultimately my plan is still going to take care of it. If they don't want to
Yeah.
do it together, that's fine. That's their decision. But don't expect me to be, oh, I'm gonna look at this person as my stepdad or look at this person as my stepmom.
Yeah,
because
step-parents are
those people,
crazy.
I'm sorry, like I know like it has nothing to do with.
Out of here. You know?
I know it has nothing to do with like you. Like they might be great people, but fuck off. Like I don't owe you anything.
But I
I
think
don't
that's-
fucking know you. I don't fucking like
that's the
you.
hurt.
Huh?
That's the hurt.
I don't think that's the hurt. That's the mentality.
What are you
But I think
hey,
that's the hurt, though.
what are you talking about? Stepdads are the best, in my
That's-
opinion.
Well, yours is probably different.
Yeah, you have a great dad.
You grew up with your stepdad.
Yeah.
How about getting a stepdad when you're 22 years old?
That's just the
23
best.
years old.
Man, shoot.
How do you
Pulling
think
out
that?
from deep.
I'd have been like,
And I mean, that's like,
Cap. Because you've said it before on the podcast. You would not allow your mom to
I
date
wouldn't.
after.
it's weird.
That's your hurt right there.
But it's weird. I think it is a little bit. I think it's weird because me personally, I grew up with my parents together. Okay, like
Lucky.
I saw them for the most. I never really saw them like kiss or hold hands or nothing. But like they were together and like they were raising us together. They made decisions together most of the time. But when they separated, it was odd because then it wasn't like. They like obviously they weren't a unit, but then like our foundation shook because they weren't together anymore, right? So then you had to like decide who you wanted to tell what to and like to what degree, because then the other one might get hurt that they didn't know to like the same degree.
Yeah, because then.
So then when step parents, when it's partners, when partners of your parents come into play, then it's no longer like you're telling your mom this, and this. Then you're telling your mom and their partner. So then you kind of have to be careful what you say and how you say it,
Basically,
because then there's another person. Yeah, because then there's another person.
nah,
Hold on.
But then there's,
But
but
this is
then
her opinion, Papa. Relax.
yeah, this is my experience,
They're the
and not that
best.
they're a bad person or like I don't trust her. Nothing like that. It's just that it's another opinion that you're gonna have to listen to when you share what you think already, and like you want your mom or your dad's opinion, but you're also gonna get whoever their partners is because their partners in their ear as well.
And I respect
Yeah.
that, but for me, and this is my thought. This is my thought process. I don't give a fuck about their opinion because they don't have one. The only
Yeah.
person that I'm looking for
It's
is
my
my
mom's.
mom and my dad.
Yeah.
But the opinion that your
Anything-
mom,
but it doesn't matter.
can be influenced by whoever she's
Oh,
talking to
I know,
about it.
but she can talk about it and be influenced by it. That's fine. But that's the only. And again, this is where it comes to from me to my parents and to anybody in general. What stays between me and you stays between me and you. I don't need nobody else's fucking business. I don't want them to be in my fucking business. So when I have a conversation with my mom, I ultimately just have it with my mom. I don't want it to go anywhere else. If it goes anywhere else, that's when I know that like I'm not going to continue talking about things with her. And I've gone like that. I've gotten like that because I know where it goes now. And that's why I'm like, I would rather deal with shit on my fucking own than to talk about it, and then that shit just gets spread like wildfire.
facts.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's
So then I
nothing
guess-
bad. I'm not
Facts.
saying it as a bad
Yeah,
thing.
see?
It's just how I
Facts.
am.
Yeah.
That's what
Which
it
I
is.
mean, I
it's
guess it
facts.
goes back to like how much you want the like opinion, I guess, or like if you need it or not. I know when I tell certain people things that it's going to be influenced by someone else.
Yeah.
I know that. So then when I get the response that I need from that person, I'm trying to factor out, okay, what is really from my source and what is really from someone else and what
Yes.
just doesn't sound like them in it. So then I kind of pick apart. And not that it's bad, but again, it's just not the information that I want from other people.
Yes.
You know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
you. I get you.
I understand. I understand.
So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. Ramon, what were you going to say about step parents when you were disagreeing with Kat?
Nah, like I just feel like you don't necessarily like they don't have to be a part of whatever conversation you're about to have with your mom at the end of the day because he's your stepfather, right? Like his opinion doesn't matter at all. So you can go and tell her whatever you feel like telling her, like with comfort, and he can't say a damn thing about it because that has nothing to do with him. It's between you and your mom.
Yeah.
So you can say anything you want to her. Now, like how Martin said it best, at the end of the day, if that gets spread like wildfire, then that's on them.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's what I feel like. I feel like he has no right to put in his 2 cents because 1, he's not your father. 2, he's nothing to you, and he's just your mom's partner, right?
Yeah.
So you could pretty much say whatever
Which
you
I
want.
know I can.
Now-
I just feel like it's an extra level of thought. Like I feel like I can talk to my mom or my dad, whoever. I feel like I can talk to either of them without the influence of their partner.
Mhm.
But I think I know to a certain degree, like they are gonna get opinions from their partner.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
can't bounce opinions off each other. My mom and
Yes.
dad used to bounce opinions off of each other.
Yes.
So because they're not together, I now know that they're going to tell me, my dad's going to tell me something, and then when he talks to his partner, then that could be a little different because he's bouncing ideas off of someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, it's understandable. That's just how I see it.
Do you feel that way with your stepdad?
What?
Like that you can, when you were younger, did you feel like you can, because how old were you when he...
I think I was like 3 or 4.
So did you feel like he was your dad in the sense like
Nah.
what he said? Did what he say you felt like you had to like, I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Influence?
Yeah, like did you feel like it influenced you what he said?
No.
Or you feel like he was always just your mom's partner?
Always my mom's partner, because me and him always had like, we always bumped heads.
When you were younger?
Yeah, we would always bump heads. Like I would tell my mom, like, he's not my dad. Like I have nothing to, like, I have no right to listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I would talk to him, like I would talk to my mom, and like he would butt in, like he'll put his 2 cents in, and like, you know what I mean. That's what I would tell my mom. That's why I see it from this point of view. I'm just like, nah, like he has no right to put in his 2 cents because he's not your father.
Yeah.
They're my sisters, but they're my sisters. Like he could say whatever he wants to them, but to me, he really can't really put in his 2
Because
cents.
you don't
like
have that bond.
I don't have that bond with them.
Which I feel like is
I tried to have that bond with them, but it just didn't work out. I have my witness right here.
He's stubborn.
Exactly.
He's really stubborn.
Who, Ramon or your dad?
My dad.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you can't get something across without him thinking.
Nah, fact. Hey,
If
that
he
turns
think-
into like a
if he
whole life
thinks one
lesson.
certain type of way, he sticks with that mentality.
And that's the
He-
Hispanic household
And
mentality.
that's frustrating too, especially if you're trying to put in effort.
Yeah, like, imagine, bro, trying to buy like a brand new pair of tires, and that tire thing turns into a whole life lesson.
Yeah.
Oh, you buy these tires. What are you gonna have for this? Oh, if
Yeah.
you buy that, you know what I mean?
No,
I'm just like, I don't
get you.
need that.
I get you. I was raised in the same thing, and it was always like, you always got criticized for the smallest fucking thing, and then it was always a fucking lesson, like a lecture, and it's just like fuck, like I never, not, and you spiral into the fuck. I'm not even good enough to be your fucking kid, you know, and that's just that's how I seen it all my life, and so I was just like, you know what, like as I'm older, I have to tell myself like, every milestone you achieve, good shit, good job. But then the kid inside of me is just like, well, like, you know what, like I hope my parents are proud, so I try to go tell them, and then I don't get the reaction that I think I deserve.
Yeah, you just want that
And then I'm just
validation
like,
that you miss.
Fuck, like then I'm just a piece of shit. Then I'm just a fuck up again. And then I just think about everything else that I was told as a kid, like all the fucking shit. And I was just like, you know what, man, like I don't even know why I keep putting myself through this shit. At the end of the day, I'm fucking a disappointment. I am nothing to anybody. It's just how I see it. Growing up, that's how I fucking felt.
I respect that. No, I respect that. That's what I'm saying. Like that's just what I see of like in my point of view on step parents. Like I feel like you shouldn't really have to like, if they get hurt for whatever you say. I mean, at the end of the day, they get hurt. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing you can do to stop that because, like I said, like they have no right to put their 2 cents. Like if you're going to tell your mom like something that happened to you, and then he's there and he's hearing the conversation, but you're not directing anything to him, and then he just sits there and puts in his 2 cents. I feel like that's not his place.
Even with
What
like
is-
dads too, like I don't got to listen to what your mistress has to say to me, you know. Like I don't got to listen to what that bitch got to say to me. The only thing I care about is the relationship I got with you, the relationship I got with my mom. Everybody else around that, I respect.
Isn't that crazy that like, not that we're all going through the same thing, but like there are like
similarities,
and like our situations are so different.
Yeah.
Like, and they're so different, and they're still like fundamentally, I think we all feel like very similarly, but our parents are in very different stages of like
their own lives.
Yeah,
And
and
as-
like
as
their
you
marriage are at different stages and stuff.
As you get older, you start realizing that your parent, like as a kid, you think, oh, mom and dad know all the answers to everything.
Nah.
Yeah.
But then as you're older, you realize like they're as confused as we are.
Dude, my best friend told me one time I was spiraling when my parents were getting divorced. I was like spiraling, and I called her, and like her parents have been together, like happily married, like doing whatever, right? And she was like, dude, you know your parents are like normal people, right? Like imagine like being an adult and having 4 kids, and like all these things happen, and now you're getting a divorce. Like why do you think they know everything? And I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
So then I was a little nicer, but I was still angry. So I don't know how nice I really was. But I was like, wow, that's crazy. Because they are normal people.
Yeah.
And they are trying to figure it out. Can you imagine, like, 4 kids depending on you, your marriage going to shit, and, like, you living in a house that you guys bought together? Like, can you imagine just in your whole life flipping overnight?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. I could not fathom.
I can't understand it either. But it's just the way that the life is now.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Great saying.
Crumble cookie.
Crumble cookie.
Nah, not that, Tanya.
I want
Relax.
some crumble cookie.
Fucking God.
The last time I've had crumble cookies haven't been that great.
I haven't had them.
Really?
Ramon always has them.
They're big old cookies.
Ramon told me that he bought some for this one special person, and whenever I asked for some, he's like, "No, go fuck yourself." I was just
See?
like, "Oh, okay."
Wow, we should go get some right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So that way Raymond can
right
redeem
there.
Are
himself.
they fire?
I think they're really sweet. You need
It
like
depends on
you can
the-
cut
it
it in
depends on the-
4s and have like a 4th and you're solid. Like they're big old cookies.
And it just depends on the flavors that they have too.
Oh, I'm gonna check.
Never mind. I'll just stick to sugar cookies.
Tanya,
Those
what?
shits are
Tanya, don't
fire.
get me excited like that and then say you don't want cream cookies.
No, I want cookies. I want cookies and milk.
What? Excuse you?
Milk. I'm sorry.
Okay, no.
That's
Do
crazy.
you guys like sugar cookies?
Sugar cookies?
I just bought sugar cookies yesterday.
I
Listen,
love-
I don't know what it is,
I
but
love some sugar cookies.
when the freaking leaves turn brown, this house will always have cookies in it, and I love sugar cookies.
I love me some sugar. I always buy me a pack, and then Amy always wants to try one, and I'm just like, no, because then you don't
And
like
they're
it.
gone.
And then she doesn't like them, and then every time I buy some, like Ramon, he likes them too, but he always be like taking more.
Ramon
He
loves
doesn't-
his cookies.
He doesn't leave me anything. Last time I
Yeah,
bought
dude.
I bought us a big pack of like ice cream, like 3 packs, $30 worth of ice cream,
Dang.
right?
Damn.
And it was like those cones with like
Mhm.
chocolate and,
And then the
nuts
fudge
and whatnot.
bars and all that.
I went to go look for one last week, and there was none.
Damn.
And Amy tells me, she's like, "Oh yeah, Ramon, he ate like 3 one day, and then the next day he ate 2 more."
What a
and da-da-da.
snitch.
And I was just
For
so
real.
mad.
What a
Oh, I
snitch.
forgot to
I was
eat
like,
one.
yo, hey, bro, is it my fault because I had the munchies? My fault? Like,
I
is
was
it
just
really
like
my
so
fault?
upset because I was craving one so bad that day.
I have a
And I
heavy
just started
sweet tooth.
crying in
I'm
my
like that as
room.
well. Well, just recently we went to grocery shop.
Mm.
I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a small tub of ice cream for myself. You know, with my favorite flavor. And then I was just like,
Wait, pause. What is his favorite flavor, Ramon?
Vanilla. Nah, it's not vanilla. Fuck
See,
you.
every day I wonder why you guys are friends.
So-
Continue.
wow.
Wow.
Continue.
You sound like another hater.
Another hater.
Another hater.
I just
Do you
figured.
like
I just-
chocolate?
It's
I
because
just
we're
think if-
Aquarius,
I just think,
Bob.
I just
Like,
think if he's
Chocolate?
your best friend, you would know things about him.
But see, I think guy best friends and girls best friends are completely different.
completely
Yeah,
different.
they're-
Women need
They
to know
are.
all the details. They even need to know the social. You know?
Shit.
I know
They-
everybody
hey,
in the family
hey,
social.
See?
they,
See? My
I know
point
my-
exactly, Papa.
I know. No,
they
I know
even
the
go digging
passwords
behind
to
your back just to know what you
everything.
do.
Yeah, take screenshots and all that.
Come
But-
on now.
Strawberry
For me-
frosted strawberry.
For guys, I'll say
Chocolates?
this: guys are easier to have relationships, friendships with,
Red velvet
because
cupcake.
you need to find just certain shit that you're
Milk
like
chocolate
common
milk
interests.
chocolate
We
chip sounds
commonly
soft.
like gaming.
It
We
is
commonly
really
like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, doing stuff with technology. We like
I feel like they would have like,
football, soccer, whatever it is, basketball. You find the commonalities of
I feel like
shit
yeah.
that you enjoy.
I feel like that's true. I feel like girls want to.
They go to the extreme.
No, I think
Yeah.
I think they like crave more intimate friendships.
I'll
That's
say
why
this.
they want to know like your birthday and
Yeah,
your
yeah,
favorite.
yeah. I'll say this. I think for girls it's the little things, but for guys it's the like
Yeah, I'd
the
agree.
stuff that you guys find in common.
I'd
the
agree
stuff that
because
you guys
honestly,
like.
ask me my best friend's favorite chocolate or my favorite ice cream flavor, and I don't think I can tell you. But I know her birthday. I know her parents' names and their maiden names. I know her grandpa. I know
God damn.
the freaking country from Mexico
Hey.
her grandpa originated from. I know all that. Ask me her favorite color, and I'm like,
You did your research, huh?
I did. Why known that girl since
The other
third
day,
grade?
oh sorry, but the other day Ramon was driving me to work. Sorry, this is like a whole
Whole
other
off
subject
topic.
change.
Dang, I want something sweet.
So Ramon like, Ramon, he's like, bro, this random lady followed me, and I'm like, does she have highlights? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, do you check them? He's like, no, I don't do that weird bullshit.
Bro,
Like,
nah, legit, bro. I walked
I'm
in.
like,
No, hold on. Hold on.
You don't do that.
Hold on. No.
don't
Listen,
do that.
no. Listen to this. Last time I walked into her room, bro. She was stalking everybody she follows on her fucking social media.
Okay,
I'm like, yo.
Wow.
I was like, hey, I told her, like, let me find out you guys screenshots of all those followers that person has.
I do.
See?
I did at one point.
It's a thing.
But
It
then
must
I
be a
didn't
girl
go-
thing, bro.
But
Bro,
That's
It's 'cause
fucking
they want-
morally
it's just-
wrong.
How is it morally wrong?
You're stalking somebody.
Without
But
that person knowing.
Listen, is it really stalking? All
Yes,
this
it
is
is.
public information.
Yes.
It's online
No, it's
stalking.
not.
It's online
It's not-
stalking.
It's online stalking.
It's
It's not
online
stalking because I
stalking.
It's
even-
public information. Tanya requested to follow them. They accepted it.
They say it's public information, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you request this person to follow?
Yeah, we
Was it was it private or was it public?
It was public.
It was public or is it private when you said a request?
Like, they followed me first, and then I followed back.
So you sent the
it was
thing
and
to
it was
to
and it
follow
was
him.
public. Like, it wasn't on private
But
or anything.
I feel like whatever you put on social media, if it's not private, it's public. You know that.
yeah.
But
So I feel like
either
if we're
way,
just going
Like,
through
everything is
records,
out
public
to the-
records.
It's basically
either
an
way,
open book.
it's online stalking.
It's
But
online
no, it's
stalking.
not.
Like you're
It
not
is.
going because you're not going to the extreme to find this. Like all this, you know exactly where to find
Hold
it.
on,
You know where
look at
Hold
his face.
on.
Look at
Hey,
his face.
hey,
There
when
you go.
you're going through someone's social media, you're looking for something that
You're looking for a fucking reason.
So why are you on the
Yes.
defense? There should be nothing there if someone's looking. It
Because
just sounds
you're
like someone's
stalking.
guilty.
It's online stalking. That's all it is.
It's not
Or
stalking.
Because if a man were to do that, you're fucking a creep. You're a fucking weirdo.
Not if you're going. If you
Facts.
follow me on Instagram and you're going through
Facts.
my Instagram followers, I don't think you're a weirdo because I accepted you to be on my Instagram and see who I follow. I don't think it's weird.
But it necessarily doesn't have to be him. It could be anybody.
No, anyone. If I
Anybody?
accept you to follow me on Instagram, which we do, and you decide one day, hey, I'm gonna go through Kat's followings, I know that that's a
That's
possibility
weird
when I
as fuck.
accepted you.
That's
weird.
weird as fuck. If Ramon's gonna go
Miss
through your
Cat,
fucking...
that is
Anybody,
weird.
That's
anybody.
In what world do you live in where you think that's okay?
I
when
followed you on Instagram and I went through who you were following.
who what?
Listen, I was
I
just
do that to every
curious.
person
I was
I
just
know.
curious, and you got a
What?
lot of girls on there that I know are not your friends.
Okay, but you know what is
This
crazy?
answers a theory that we had.
I went through everything, Ramon. You followed me back on Instagram, and I said, okay, he gave me free reign.
Hey, that's where you got all the screenshots, huh, Papa?
And you got a lot of girls on there that are not your friends, and I know that for a fact.
Listen,
yeah.
Pa.
There's this one time he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cleanse my social media. I'm like, that's fucking lie.
Yeah, he never did.
That's crazy, because I know there are a lot of girls on there that are not your friends.
But they're potential friends, Papa.
Exactly.
Relax.
In what world?
I just
In
have
what
to
world?
blow up.
They're not even
from this
mutuals.
pod-
He's following.
from
He's following all of
podcast.
them. They're not following him back.
First of all, why? That's
that's
weird,
weird.
Pa.
That's weird.
How is it weird?
That's
It's online
weird.
stalking.
Online
It's not. He
stalking.
accepted my request to follow him.
What?
He accepted it, so he knew I was gonna be on it.
Basically,
No,
that's
like-
basically like an
That
opportunity.
you're giving
No,
you're giving
like
me
that.
consent to look at your stuff.
Yeah, you gave her that opportunity.
You gave me
Ain't nobody
consent.
told you to follow her
I
back.
gave
Everyone who's following can go
Nobody
look at my
listen.
following.
Yep.
And I gave you consent. My
There's
post is private. My profile's private. If I accepted you to get on it, you have free reign to whatever my account lets you do. If I don't block it,
What? Nah.
There's this one time where Ramon,
Nah.
where I
look at
saw
Martin's over there.
Ramon on
Martin's over there
TikTok,
searching
right?
if it's stalking,
On-
and it's not.
on TikTok, right? So I saw Ramon's thing, right, from contacts. So I was just like, let's see who Ramon follows. So then that's when I found DJ, I found Martin,
Oh, she
I
started
found
stalking all y'all.
Abe,
Bro.
all his friends.
But you
And I
can
was
do
just
that
like,
because
oh,
it
dang.
was open. Because you accepted her to follow.
I didn't.
No, we never followed.
I don't.
No, we
You
don't.
see?
So that
Hey,
just means you're leaving yourself susceptible because your account's open.
hell nah. My
Yeah.
shit's private. My
I
TikTok
don't
is
care if you
private.
stalk. I did that once. Like, I was looking for this certain person.
Nah,
one
that
time.
shit's stalking. Especially because I'm like, nah. In what world does it fit for me to go? All right, I'm alert to this person's
But
following
you,
me.
but you don't have to. There's no necessary means for it. but if
Cyber
you want
stalking
to-
refer to the internet and other technology is to harass or stalk another person
Hey,
online.
We're not
And
harassing.
is a
No one's
potential
harassing.
no, but you're stalking another
No
person.
one's
Y'all better lawyer
It's
up.
to
Not if they-
harass
not if they
or
know already.
to stalk another person
But
online.
stalking would be you don't
You're
give
looking
consent.
at the nope. No,
Hey,
no.
hey,
no,
Pa,
no.
this is all I gotta say. They better lawyer up. They better lawyer
At
up.
this point, man, you see all the girls do it. Man.
Every
Pa,
girl
what
does
the
it.
fuck?
Listen,
Look,
listen.
I stalk.
Every
and
girl
I
does
stalk
it.
with however I.
Every girl
freaking
that you'll
feel like
meet,
it. If
dude.
if your account is public, you basically are asking for it.
Literally.
Like, you're literally getting stalked. It doesn't even
See,
matter.
like,
Your best
And it's not
friend
even.
could possibly be
You're just on the
stalking
defense
you.
because you have something to hide. Like
I have something to hide?
Exactly. I don't.
I don't think it's
I don't.
just because
There's
you're going through
nothing to
personal.
hide.
So look,
Like, there's.
this
it's
is-
not personal because it's not
Okay.
even your stuff. It's just your friends.
Okay, can I read this?
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting hot.
Yeah. So it says cyber stalking in California makes it illegal for a person place another person in reasonable fear or her
I was in
safety.
fear.
See,
Or
I
the
was in fear.
safety of that person's immediate
Yeah,
family
See,
by
but that's
using
not happening.
by using electronic communication devices to make personal identification information available for a third party, so he or she will be
but you
et
just
cetera, et cetera, et
Hey,
cetera.
you
but-
just
hey,
said
but-
it. Stalking is when you install fear to the other person.
It says here to make personal identification information.
Hey, pa acaba de chingar.
We're not going on there looking for your social security number.
Hey, pa acaba
No,
de
no, no, I'm
chingar.
saying,
Hold
like,
on.
that's personal.
Hold on, pa.
But it's not personal if you accepted if
personal
you like
information, though.
accepted the request.
But
Hey.
either way, online stalking.
If your
that's what it
account
is.
is not on private, it's basically an open book.
Hey.
But even
It's-
on private, you
Listen.
guys
on
accept it,
private,
right?
Yes.
on
You accept it.
Same
So
thing.
you're
You accept
accepting.
it, so you're letting the
same
other
thing.
person.
You're
It's
letting the
still
other person-
online. It's still
Everything you
cyber
got on
stalking.
You're not.
Mira,
It's not
mira,
cyber
pa
stalking.
acaba de chingar when they go through your family shit también.
That's another.
That's
crossing
another
the line.
Tell
motherfucking
your-
thing.
Tell your family to lock their accounts down.
Motherfucking people out here making burners and shit.
For real.
That's doing the most. You have a burner account, Tanya?
Yeah, look at her face.
Tanya, you have a burner account.
Tanya, you know, hey, if I ask you, if I show you a list of people, but like, how many of these people got a burner? I'm pretty sure you'll point out a shit ton of people who have burners.
Everyone in middle school and high school has a burner account right now.
They still got burners
I
till
don't
this
have the time
day.
or effort. I use my one
I
account
do.
and I will
No,
stop.
there's people who got time. There's people who got time.
Hold on. What did Kat say?
Huh?
What did you say?
I don't know.
What did you say?
I will stalk. But it's not.
So what is it?
But
So
it's
what
not,
is it?
Okay,
Cyber stalking, Papa.
but it's not.
Take
I'm
the
not
dub.
installing
Hey,
fear
pa,
in anybody.
hit that soundboard, pa, por favor.
Hold on.
Hit that. Hit that soundboard, pa. Like, come on now. Like, if you have enough time out of your day,
And
come
you're
on.
going through-
Listen,
And
I'm a
you-
little curious. If my best friend got with somebody and they accept my request on Instagram,
That's what I did. I did that once.
you're accepting my request. You know what I'm gonna do. Don't be dumb. Your girlfriend's
I'm
best friend
stalking
just
you
asked
for
to follow
sure.
you. You know you're
No,
getting
but you
stalked,
don't-
and you know that. That's why people go through your accounts before they go on
So
dating apps.
no. Guys are dumb. Guys don't know.
Ramon just said that he cleansed his Instagram.
No, but I'm saying.
Nah, I just told the people to change their profile pictures.
You don't know them personally
Fucking
like that.
weirdo.
Right. Shut up.
Oh, all right. All right.
Anyway.
Girls with their ass out and everything.
He's like, hey, can you please change your profile picture so I can keep following you?
All these OnlyFans models
Predator.
and shit.
On me, bro. What's wrong with that? Everybody follows that shit.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Also,
if
I
that's
just
what
like
you
to
want.
point out. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it. Never mind.
You know,
Remember when I called you?
Bro, just tell that shit and just cut that shit off, bro.
Bro.
Blur it out.
Do you? I'm asking you this question.
Wait.
All right, go
Do
for
you
it.
have another account for specifically to
Oh,
watch?
that's not what I was talking about.
exclusive
But yeah, we
content?
can talk about this.
Nah.
No.
No.
You don't have another account.
Nope.
So you don't have another like social
Burner account.
Nah.
like burner account, I guess
Nope.
you could say. Not on Twitter, not on Instagram. Okay, why am I finding out that other homeboys, other dudes, and there's dudes that are gonna be
This is fact.
And this is fact. There's, and I'm pretty sure the dudes in the fucking podcast are listening to this too.
They're
and
like, "Damn, don't tell my
what the
secret."
fuck? So there's other dudes that have
Trade
burners,
Mm-hmm.
burner accounts or other accounts to specifically follow OnlyFans models, to
Mm-hmm.
specifically follow
To get
like
exclusive content.
the exclusive content,
Mm-hmm.
booty shaking on their Instagram, TikTok shake, titties everywhere.
Yeah.
You
Is that open?
feel me?
Yeah.
So they got that.
Mm-hmm.
They got another account for that because on their main account they know that girls stalk them
See?
to look at their following and all
So
that.
maybe that's not
And
a
they
bad
also
idea
have
when
family,
you're
so then they don't want the
Everybody
family to look at all that shit.
Well, not only
Everybody should
that,
be
but if they're
open
with
to
like their girlfriend and they have their girlfriend, like if they don't want their girlfriend to be like Like their girlfriend's friend going through his followers, and he follows all kinds of Instagram models.
Nah,
So then
Like,
he has a burner account.
okay, well,
Like
this.
on one end, I respect it, but on the other end, I'm like, you dirty
Okay,
bastard.
but this could go. But if you really think about it, like this can go both. It could go different ways.
That's what I'm saying.
Because look, all right, now you got like now the dude finds out you're stalking that fool's profile, and
but he already knows that. That's why he made a burner account.
he made a.
But my question to you,
hey, he a one step ahead of you.
my
That's
question
what I'm
to
saying.
you,
On one hand, I'm like respect. On the other, I'm like you
No.
dirty
Hey,
bastard.
he's a one
No.
step ahead of y'all.
I don't think that's right because you're
I
gonna
don't think
have
it's right either.
You're gonna have another account to like it doesn't matter. I feel
And
like
then-
if you like that type of content, it's your content, it's your phone, it's your fucking account. Do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't
Do
have
as
to
you
please.
must.
And on the
Do as you
same end,
must.
on the
as you
same end
must.
though, like if you, like hypothetically, if you had a burner account and you were following all kinds of like Instagram girls and all kinds of like OnlyFans models and stuff, like what else could you be doing with that account? Like I don't have access to it, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna just be like, oh, look at this is who I'm following my burner account. That's why it's a burner account. So like
Mm-hmm.
on one hand, what else are you gonna do with that account? Do you know what I'm saying?
So all right, let's put it this way. Let's throw another scenario out the way, right?
Okay.
Let's say you're with let's say right, you're with this partner, you're with this girl. She tries to paint a pretty picture. She's out there, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, right? Like she's saying like she's cooks, she cleans, anything like that, and you find out that's a lie. That she's doing some other shit on the side. You find out like you're finding out that she's out there doing this, she's out there doing that.
You find out shit that she's doing behind your
Yeah,
back.
behind your back. How would
What
you?
kind of shit? Like
Okay.
content or like
No, like
just, like,
nah.
other shit?
Like
Other
for
shit,
example, let's say she's cleaning. Let's say she's cleaning the house, but in reality she fell asleep. Like she's sleeping, right? She woke up saying, "Oh, I just cleaned this house.
I do
I
that
want to
every
go
day.
do this. I want to go do
I didn't
this."
think you were going there. I
That's
thought you
what
were.
I
I thought
thought.
you were gonna say that she went to
No,
a
no, no,
nightclub
no,
or
no, no,
something
no,
like
no.
that.
That shit's that's beyond me.
But
Also,
okay.
I do that, y'all. I'm like, babe, I'm gonna come home and clean the house, and then he's like, "What happened?" I was like, "I took a nap." Sorry.
Okay, I think you gave the worst example possible.
Worst
Papa.
example. My
Yeah.
fault, Bob. My fault.
I think what you were trying to say is that she paints this picture that she cooks, she cleans, and all this other shit, and
She
then
does the exact.
she does the exact opposite. She doesn't cook, she doesn't clean. She rather go shopping,
Yes, he would.
max out her credit card, whatever it is. I think that's what you were trying to paint the picture.
What was that?
I think that's what you were trying to paint the picture. And for me to say that if you find out the truth about it, then I think if she doesn't fit your profile and you find out the truth that all this stuff that she's praising or saying that she can do and she's not doing it, and those are the traits that you're looking for, then I think you need to find your other options because it's not going to work out.
Fair.
Because because women
Constant
are
lies.
women
I was
are
just
also
confused 'cause I
looking
thought
for
we were still
traits
talking
as
about
well.
burners accounts still. That's why I was like, where's the burner account play into this?
No,
No,
Okay.
like this. It's just
Oh.
like it's.
but like
Yeah,
I was
then
saying,
if she's not who you want, or that's not what
Yeah.
you want, then I think it's fair to be like, hey, our morals don't align, and peace out.
and women are doing the same thing. They're looking for a man that's able to provide, able to do things.
Well, not only that, but just
Sometimes, like-
aligned with their morals,
Yeah.
like morally aligned.
But there's also like we see content about on TikTok about like certain women that are like, oh, like he has to have these they have to have standards for men, and for men there's no standards. There can't be any standards. Standards
Whatever's
don't
I
exist.
feel like there
around.
can be standards for men.
Well, now they can be, because that's ultimately like what we see now on like TikTok, because it's just like, cause there are dudes that are like, as long as she respects me and loves me, that's all I care for. That's all I
Their
need.
But you can't
standards are
even
low.
get that nowadays, Ba. You
I feel
can't
like
even.
you can. You're just looking. At
Nah, you can't though. Like you could really put this out and be like, yeah, like I want this. They're like, you want these three
Yeah.
things, you can't get them.
But I
This
feel
generation, nah.
But I feel
Listen,
like that's you settling them.
no,
Yeah, that is-
That is
Well,
you
okay,
settling.
it's settling, but look, but you have to figure it this way.
But like what you, Juan, and Ivan said, that this generation is fucked.
this generation
And I feel like-
is fucked.
I feel like
all
we're-
the way.
I feel
I
like
don't
yeah,
think I'm
it is fucked because where
In
you
what
guys are
sense?
looking for. Hold on, and where you guys are looking for.
Fucked in what
because,
sense?
Because you guys are going to look for these girls at bars, nightclubs, whatever it is, right? That's not where you're gonna find a partner. To be honest with you, fam. Like
I mean, you could.
that's where you're gonna find a one night stand. And that's where you
Oh,
guys are
that's
looking
smash
wrong.
me.
That's where the guys are looking wrong. Because it's not about you can find a one night stand if that's what you want. But if you want something
But you
that's genuine,
can't find a long.
you're gonna have to look harder than that
Yeah.
And I feel like that requires you putting yourself out there more.
and putting more of an effort.
And it goes both ways, like men and women. Like if you are finding men that are not fitting the standard that you want or you feel like you need in your life, then like try other places.
Yeah.
Like look
Restaurants.
look elsewhere.
Try Bumble.
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck
Bumble
no.
so you can be
If they're on any dating apps, bro. red
Hey,
flag.
dead ass. If you listen, if
That goes for the guys,
you
too.
go
That just means you-
through her download on the iCloud on the Apple and Android, and she has dating apps still on there, leave.
I have one dating app downloaded. It was what is it? What was
The
it?
fuck you said? The fuck you said?
No,
About to live up to my roots. Gotta get a white shirt. About to get a white beater.
oh yeah.
No,
No.
I know what you're
It's
talking about.
what was it called?
It was
Farmers Only.
Farmers Only.
No, it's
Because they were joking about it. They wanted to see what
my
it was.
cousin. No, I have an aunt, and she's in her like 40. How old is she? Like 40?
She's like 49 now.
Yeah, she's like late 40s, and she dates around. She like dates around, right? So one day she was at the house at like my old house, my parents' old house, and she was like, "Oh, I need to find a man. And then Farmers Only commercial came up, and it was like men on tractors, and I was like, "Do you think that's really what it's like? Like, do you think it's really what it's like?" So then I downloaded it and I put in all her information, and it bounced back with like men, and it's literally like, I own this amount of land, and I own this many cattle, and I own this many this. Like dead ass, that's what it's like.
I called Ramon. I went into Ramon's room the other day, and he was playing this one farmer game, him on a tractor and whatnot. And I'm just like, what are you doing? He's like,
It was Farming Simulator 22. She walks in, she goes, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just playing this game."
He's trying to finish his online profile.
Oh yeah, so that's what it was.
because
Oh my
earlier that week he
God.
was talking about how he wanted to become a farmer and how much he wanted to go into like the trucking business and whatnot.
Bro, and I was just playing. I was just like, "Fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna play this game." And she walks in and she just started gassing on my shit. And I look at her like,
I'd gas your shit too.
I was
"For
like-
playing Farming Simulator, you learn a lot, bitch."
Bitch, I do that for fucking living.
But I am a farmer.
I am a fucking farmer.
There you go, pa. You'll be good at that game.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's this one point where he like turned, like, the tractor fell on the side, so he's like, I got you. And he pulled out another tractor and lifted it up. And I was like, oh my goodness. And he
Dead ass, pa. That shit.
You did the whole
he was
accent.
he was like so
I got that
excited and
bitch.
everything. He was like so excited and everything, and I was
Oh.
like, "You wish that was you, huh?" He's like, "Yeah."
Just to get a that shit had me weak though, because I was just like, she goes, "What are you going?" I'm like, "I'm gonna get another tractor."
Fucking city boy.
Yeah, and then at one point he got up from the chair. He wanted to go put on his hat and whatnot. I'm just like, oh.
I would go put on my cowboy hat, but
but
I sat on my little chair. That's how you know it was
oh
real.
my goodness.
That's fucking hilarious, bro. Te pasas de vergas.
Me paso yo? But nah, that shit's funny though. Like, you know, you learn, you find out new things.
Farmers only.
You find out new things all the time, pa. When you least expect it, you're just like,
But honestly, I don't think social media stalking is bad. But
oh
She said
my
that's
We're
god.
done with that.
We're done
I
with
also
that
want to
shit.
We
point, I
proved
don't
our
think it's
point.
ever
You're gonna
stalking
give
either.
all these people that listen
Stalking
to us
instills fear,
leverage
and
to
if you
continue
give them
doing that
access to your
shit.
account,
Go
There's
ahead.
men out here. If
To
they
you
found out the
people-
online stalking,
to
they
you
would fear.
people out there, go ahead and stalk. Ain't nobody
No,
stopping
don't
you.
No,
If
No,
we're-
no.
No,
Girls do
no.
it. Girls
Listen, listen. There's people
Girls
that
do it.
don't deserve to be
No,
doing that
let-
shit.
Let
Do
me
it.
finish. If their account is open, you
or they
are
accept
allowed.
your following request.
Yes, or if they accept your following request, that shit is open to you and it's out everywhere. It's on every single social
Listen,
media.
girls do it.
I know girls are cyber stalkers.
Girls
That's
do
what
it.
is.
Girls will
I
stream their
do it,
phone.
and I
Girls
don't
stream
give
their
one
phone to the
single
TVs,
fuck.
and then like 3 or 4 girls will like go through it.
See, papas? See what happens?
Mm.
This is why you gotta watch out.
It's every girl.
I know.
Every girl does it.
I dare you guys to go through Ramon and Martin's social media. I
Damn.
dare you.
Listen,
Ramones, you're gonna see a lot of girls that aren't.
listen.
What about mine?
Mine's pretty clean. I went through his.
See?
When I was doing.
I haven't gone through Ramon's.
I was
Yeah.
doing. Me and my friend were doing a project. We were going
I
through.
thought you weren't gonna talk about this, bro.
Wow.
Me and my friend were doing a project. We were going through people's followers, and we were
Me.
just like checking up on people from high school and stuff. And then
See?
I was like, oh,
Leave those people alone.
they don't know that I'm doing it, and they accepted my follow request.
They will now.
Unfollow me.
They will
Unfollow
now.
me.
If you feel that way, then unfollow. Cause
And then I went
care.
through Martin's, and I was like, because I went through some guys, and I'm like, ew, gross. And then I went through Martin's, and I was like, oh, he's pretty clean. So then I called them, and I was like, thank you for not doing that.
They're also giving you like a lot of if they have highlights on their social media.
You know, after
like on their
24
Instagram,
hours, it doesn't say who views them.
it just shows you who likes them and whatnot.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's a
know.
fun
I
fact.
see. I don't even know any of that shit.
You also don't really go on social media unless it's for the podcast. So
Yeah.
I do.
all.
I'm on social media all
me
the time.
too.
Jesus Christ,
I'm
y'all.
Anyways,
y'all
let me
need to
know what
watch
you're doing.
out.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna hate on you or anything. No one's gonna shame you except for these boys.
Oh,
They're gonna tell you to
That's
grab
all.
up
That's
the
cyber
lawyer
stalking.
and whatnot.
End this. End the
Yep.
story.
Okay,
Yeah.
goodbye, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cyber stalking.
They wanna cut
Don't.
us
Not
off,
promoting.
okay.
Nah, we're not promoting this
I
bullshit.
promote
Don't do
this
that shit.
cut.
I promote-
You, hey, listen.
It's not cyber
Listen,
stalking.
if you have enough time
If
to do
you
that,
have no intentional harm,
want a
then
cookie.
nothing's bad. You're just trying to see who's
I'm
on
just
there.
doing my
who
research.
isn't.
You know what,
Call it what
Tanya?
you
You
want. I'm being
deserve
resourceful.
crickets.
I don't care.
Call it what you want. I call it being resourceful.
Yeah,
No.
trying to learn your facts. Cause like, what if your friends try to talk to you about someone and you're like, wait, who is this? And
See?
then you just like find that person.
Stalking.
And
stalking
oh.
once again.
Stop it. Get some help.
Exactly. Get some
Whatever.
fucking
I
help.
tried, but it never works.
Until Ramon says, "Hey, can you have Kat look into this person for me,
Please.
please? Can you
Huh?
cyber stalk and
No,
find this
honestly,
person for
I'd
me?"
be like an FBI, bro.
That's all y'all women be like that.
Bro, there's this
But
one
you know
time
that.
I
That's why
paid
you
a
asked me
doll-
to do research for
There's
you.
this one time I paid $1 just to go through like everybody's.
Dog?
You see what I
I-
fucking
What I'm
mean?
telling you. That's
I
stalking right
wouldn't
there.
doubt it
No.
if everybody
I
else
found
paid
out that
money.
My
See,
teacher,
I don't pay
my
for it.
teacher's
Cap,
like,
cap.
I'm broke. I don't pay
Cap.
for it.
my
Yeah,
teacher.
you guys probably fucking split it 3 ways.
Exactly.
You know how you do
teacher.
Huh?
He's like
Never mind,
a
I was
little
gonna give you a
Irish
secret, but I'm
boy.
not.
Look, hold on. I have a picture of him. He's like a little Irish boy.
Okay,
See,
okay.
all right, no,
We're
stop.
gonna cut this.
We're gonna cut this shit off.
Okay,
Listen,
bye.
Okay, bye then.
Lord have mercy on my soul.
For real.
And I thought he'd do
You're
better,
stalking
but
your math teacher?
I stalk all of my teachers.
You
Did
as
know that?
worse.
Teachers, I don't
You
care.
as
Did you
worse
guys-
as all these people out here
I
who
don't
doing that
care.
shit just to find
I don't
something.
care. You act like you're not gonna do it one day. One day you are gonna.
I'm
do it.
not.
Don't play with me
I
'cause
was
you
a
are.
teacher.
You
I
will.
was a teacher at an after-school program, and they did find all my social media and request to follow me. So it does happen.
So there's this one time, right? I was on Twitter and I was like,
That's tough.
So then your resource was to stalk him?
yes, and then I uploaded it to social media, and then everybody has it, and
Oh,
What?
his,
Oh
You
my
know
God.
what?
Bro, I can't believe this
Nah,
shit.
I can't do this shit. Pisses me off. But you know what? Let's end this shit
We're
here.
ending this right there. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Broke Boys. We hope
Some
you guys
bullshit.
enjoy.
he'll live. He's an asshole though.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Thank you, Tanya, for being here. Thank you, Kat, for being a part of it.
Yeah, you're
Thank you, Ramon. Love you, you unmatching slut. Much love. Take care. We love
Brush
you
your
guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace. Bunch of stalkers.
Bye.